We need 4 red apples or any kinds of apples, and half teaspoon of cinnamon, optional. Okay, let's start cutting the apple. Let's cut the bottom part. Okay, let's cut this apple with this size. Make sure it's not that thick. It's supposed to be this thin slices, so it will be easier for us to cook it and make it crispy. Make sure you guys gonna remove those tiny seeds in here. You don't want to bake those too. Alright, here it is. Here's my tiny slices of the apple. We have to check if there's some of the seeds in the middle. Yeah, take those out. But don't worry if you break those pieces of apple. You can still use it. And if there's a case that you don't want those middle, you can always get a sharp knife, and then cut the middle of the apple to remove the whole thing where the seeds are. That's how it looks like. If you are not lazy, you can keep doing that. That will be a lot of apple. This apple is only like 1 apple, and I already made a lot of slices. Okay, we just need to repeat all the procedures. You can just remove the middle, or if you want, you just leave it the way it is like that, but make sure you take off all the seeds. Okay, so some more that's done. Let's get some more apple and start cutting it again. Alright, let's get our baking pan and let's prepare everything that we need. You can use foil, or you can use parchment paper or wax paper. Okay, then let's arrange the apple slices on the top of the tin foil. Put a little space, but you don't need the big spaces because that will shrink because it will be crispier and it will be cooked. So So this spaces is just all right. Then let's sprinkles with cinnamon. I put some of my apples with cinnamon, some doesn't have. So it's your choice if you want the cinnamons on your apple or not. So I just made this this first batch with the cinnamon, and this second batch that I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna leave just apple. Just like what I said a while ago, I choose not to put any cinnamon in this second batch, and my apology because this video is kind of blurry. I did not notice. Okay, so we're just gonna do the same process. Okay, then my third batch are the broken pieces. There, we should not waste any food, so those broken pieces of apple slices will be also goes inside of the oven. Okay, let's set the oven at 200-degree Fahrenheit for 1 hour. Okay, our 1 hour is over. So what we need to do is we're gonna flip over all the chips, and then we're gonna cook it again for another 1.5 hours. You do really need a baking sheet because it right now it's sticking to the tin foil. Okay, and now we're gonna do the same thing at the bottom part. We're gonna flip over all of the chips. Then after 1.5 hours of baking, we're gonna turn off the oven and we're just gonna leave the chips inside of the oven. Then after the last 1 hour, we're gonna pull out all the chips and let it cool down at room temperature until it turns crispy.